This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and woke up to some sad news this morning. Dean Smith, former head coach of the University of North Carolina Tar Heels basketball team, has died at the age of 83. And my condolences to his family, friends, everyone who cared for him. As a fan of Duke University basketball, he is someone who I have some of the utmost respect. He is one of the, he's one of those sports legends that I give all credit to, all respect. I thought he was such a great coach. I mean, being the coach of my favorite team's rival, I remember all the great matchups, the great games when I started watching college basketball in the late 80s, early 90s. Just like wars that used to go on, the players that he used to bring in to Cameron Indoor Stadium, George Lynch, Vince Carter. It was just a ton of, he coached a ton of great NBA stars too. I mean, like I said, Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, James Worthy. Everybody, remembers that iconic video footage of Michael Jordan taking that shot against Georgetown to help cement that championship for North Carolina. Dean Smith was a great coach. He was a really great coach. He was kind of a mastermind in a way. I mean, a lot of you who might come across this video probably don't know what Four Corners is, but Four Corners is the reason why we have a shot clock, as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I do believe that's what has been credited throughout history as the reason as to why there's a shot clock in basketball. To explain Four Corners, basically, Dean Smith came up with this offensive set where basically you position each player on four spot. You have five players. You have one player at the top of the key, two players at the bottom of the baseline in the corners, and then at the top of the baseline in the corners. And he would just pass the ball around until they find a suitable shot. But more importantly, it was a good system to milk the clock, because at the time he instituted this, there was no shot clock. So he could sit, if they got a lead, he would literally sit on that thing, and you would have to scramble around trying to get the ball. It was keep away. He played keep away with the other team and frustrated them. And eventually they decided, we need to make them shoot, because there were too many low-scoring games. People were kind of complaining. Of course, the opposition was complaining, but, they were saying this is not necessarily the most appealing way to watch basketball. But that's why there's a shot clock, because the Four Corners was just a stroke of genius. It was like, who would have thought just to not shoot? Just keep the ball. It's okay. That's cool. But he was just such a great coach. Like I said, he coached so many great people. He adapted with the times well. I mean, you got to think, he goes from doing the Four Corners, the shot clock era, to having people like Michael Jordan and utilizing their skills. Someone like Vince Carter. I forget who else was on that team for some reason, but that team when Vince Carter was there, that was a great team. That was such a great team. He had a lot of talent on that team, and he adjusted to that talent. That was one of the things that made him a great college coach, was his ability to adjust to the talent and the times. The guy had been around for a long time, and he'd seen a lot of different things, a lot of different players, a lot of different play styles, and he was able to take advantage of all of those skills and utilize them properly to win his championships. I mean, the guy was a great coach, great teacher. Definitely one of my favorite all-time college basketball coaches. Like I said, I don't even care that he coached my favorite team's rival. He was a hell of a coach. hell of a legend, and he will be sorely missed. I'm sure there's a lot of former players coming out in the NBA, former NBA players as well, who are paying homage to this guy, and people like rivals of him are going to pay homage to this man because Dean Smith was such a great coach. But rest in peace, sir. Thank you for the memories. Appreciate it. That was a great time in basketball when you were around. Sorry to see you gone, but anyway, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.